Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. And today I'm going to talk to you. I'm going to show you something that came up at the weekend. I was out on my bike, had a weekend away on the beach camping again, and it absolutely chucked it down with rain. And this is something that I've been meaning to do for a while, and that is re-waterproof my gear. Now, waterproofing, normally if you buy it from a tent shop, it's quite expensive, but I found this nifty little hack that is a hell of a lot cheaper and goes a hell of a lot farther. So I'm just going to show you it now. If you find this video useful, you know what to do. Please like and subscribe. It's great to get subscribers. I really want to create that community of campers and bikepackers. So please hit subscribe and that notification bell, and let's get into it. Now, what you're going to need for this, guys, is basically a paintbrush. This is just a cheapy paintbrush, a bottle or some sort of container to mix a solution in, a tube of silicone. Now I've gone for wet area. This is Selly's wet area silicone, and you'll notice on it is 100%, says 100% silicone. So I went for that one. It's not the cheapest. I suppose you could go for the cheapest, so long as it definitely says it's silicone. So this is what I went for. A caulking gun, obviously to get the silicone out of the tube, and a bottle of either mineral spirits or white spirits. Now I've just used white spirits, white spirits, dry cleaning fluid, and you can use mineral spirits. Don't use turpentine because it smells. This stuff does smell initially, but then as it evaporates, the smell disappears. Now, I've already mixed this one. Now, basically, all you do is you squeeze the silicone out of the tube and then pour in the white spirits. Now, the sort of ratio you want is about, I worked on about 3:1. So this is about a 3:1 mix, and it does a fair amount. Now, I did notice this is a few days old and it goes thicker. So I'm actually just going to thin this down a touch with some white spirits, give it a good shake, and then use it again. So here we go, just take the lid off. Now, like I say, I've already mixed this 3:1. I'm just going to put a touch in it just to thin it. Just to thin it back out. I'll put the lid back on again. And then, you can see that's how much I've used so far out of that white spirits. And I've got probably half the jar. Put the lid back on. And then just give it a good shake. That's better. It's made it a bit more liquid. So here we go. What I'm going to do is get what I'm going to waterproof. Okay, so I'm going to waterproof my skanky pair of Salomon trainers. Now, I love Salomon trainers. They're very comfortable, and these go everywhere. I've had these quite a while. As you can see, they're a bit manky. They're still good. And I'm just going to waterproof them. Now, I'm not sponsored by Salomon. I wish I was. So Salomon, if you want a sponsor, I'll put my hand up. But anyway, I'm not sponsored by them. This is not paid by Salomon. So here we go. We're just going to waterproof them. Now, the thing to do is when you do this, just test a small area first to make sure it doesn't melt or the colours don't come out and such like. Okay, so here we go. I've just taken the laces out of them. Going to dip them in, just use the paintbrush, and then just paint on the silicone like so. Get it into the seams, such like. all the way around. Now it looks shiny at the moment and obviously gone darker. There you go, that's the first one done. Now, normally you would wear all the protective equipment. I'm obviously not, but I would recommend that you probably do. Just give that a good bougie, make sure it's got a good coat. And there you go, set of trainers re-waterproofed. Now we'll let them dry. I'll just give you, I'll let them dry and come back to you in about an hour or so once they've dried. I would like to thank the e-commerce corporation for sponsoring this video and for the help they've provided me in setting up my online store. Why not head over to their website, which is the ecommercecorporation.biz, and take a look at their services. Now the proof is in the pudding. Here are the shoes. I have actually worn them a few days. I did them a few days ago. I have worn them, and so here's the water going on and it just beads and runs off. Works really well, really happy with it. Dry on the inside. I'll just get the other one. And there's the other one, water on, just beads off. So pretty cool, a pretty cool technique. So basically the mix is 1/3 silicone sealer. I went, as I said, for the wet area, 100% silicone sealies and whites, and then white spirits in a mixture of 3:1. Okay guys, thanks for watching. I hope you found that little hack useful. I hope you find it useful. My next jobs are to re-waterproof my hubba tent that I have, and a few other things like jackets and such like. Now, if you have found it useful, please like and subscribe, hit that notification bell to get updated for new videos. Now, we will see you in the next video.